Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Ken Stone, and I'm one of your customer success coaches here at Bright MLS. Today, I'd like to discuss with you how to identify homes that have open houses that are upcoming, and also how to specifically search for those in their own individual search. So let's go ahead and get started right from the main home screen. I'm going to take us into residential sale. This also works for residential lease. I'm going to enter in my criteria for my location. In this case, I'm going to enter in Prince William County just to start us off and enter in a town, local area that I'm going to be taking my clients to. In this case, let's look at, of course, let's look at Haymarket. See what we have in Haymarket. Of course, if I could spell it right, that would be great. There we go. Haymarket, Virginia. And let's go ahead and see. Now, we do have 45 matches already. I am going to go ahead and select detached home for my specific criteria. And I'm going to go into my results screen. Of course, we can already identify those here in our standard agent one line or any of our individual one lines that we create, any of our actual displays, as long as we retain them. Now, of course, our icons over here on the right-hand side, we do have, of course, the open house icon available right here for us, right from the display screen. Now, you do have the option to see both. This is a public open house, and then next to it, you would see an alternate version that would display a broker's tour. The difference between these two tours is simply a public open house is intended for our clients to go to, whereas a broker tour is intended for agents and brokers to attend and will allow that listing agent the opportunity to gain valuable feedback that can be presented to their client for anything that they would think of that would help the property sell and also allow them to maybe have a better sell. It also allows for those agents to preview a property before taking a client there. These are generally done prior to an open house, but also gives that opportunity for those agents and brokers. So let's go ahead and see if we can find any that are just specifically having open houses that are upcoming. From that, I'm still going to go right from the search drop-down menu, and I can see I have the ability to find my broker tours and then my public open houses. Let's click on public open houses and take us. So again, I do see a new search screen here for us that says open house search. We do want to make sure that we are entering the appropriate dates where we're going to be looking. In this case, I'm going to go out from the 16th and the 17th, and I'm going to click OK. I do want to go ahead and select my method, which in this case will be open or in-person tours. And I do want to make sure that I am selecting my appropriate property type. Now, I do want to make sure I'm entering in my criteria for my location, and I'll enter in the areas in which my client will want to view. And we'll enter in a secondary city nearby. I can, of course, enter in additional information like full bedrooms and bathrooms right down here, along with other property subtype details that would help my search and narrow that down even further. But from here, I do have 11 matches. In this case, I can go into my map. I can, of course, identify where those are, all right out here on the southern edge, close to the water. And of course, I could probably visit most of these in one day. Let's go ahead and look at the results. Just by clicking on that results tab, I see that right here. Now, of course, I do see the open house identifier here as well. But I've also added in this column here that says open house upcoming. And we can see that there are several in here that are ahead of time. Well, that means that they are having other open houses prior to the dates in which we selected. If I wanted to see where those would be, I'm going to click right into this particular listing, and I can look at the open house icon up here along the top. I can then see any published open house that they have available for us to come view. Of course, if you have any other questions regarding this topic or any other topic by Bright MLS and how to operate in the system, I always recommend going into our education tab, reviewing our webinars, our association training, and also connecting with a coach. And you can also connect with a coach at brightmls.com/office hours. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Bye bye.